The Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Abubakar Malami, has declared interest in the Kebbi State Governorship race. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are the top 10 stories now. At number 10, the Governor of the United States of Colorado, Jared Polis, on Monday, assented to landmark legislation legalizing women's right to abortion. The bill was signed into law following the longest debate in Colorado House history, the Reproductive Health Equity Act, which codifies women's right to make reproductive health care decisions free from government interference. Police said in the state of Colorado, the serious decision to start or end a pregnancy with medical assistance will remain between a person, their doctor, and their faith. At number 9, the Nigerian Railway Corporation has reiterated its commitment to work relentlessly with security agencies to ensure the rescue of those kidnapped by bandits during the attack on the Abuja-Kaduna train on March 28. NRC's Managing Director, Fidet Okiria, gave the assurance in a statement on Monday. He said the corporation was working with security agencies to rescue and reunite abducted passengers with their families. The railway chief also stated that 191 out of the 362 validated passengers on board the train had been confirmed safe. At number 8, the governor of Anambra State, Charles Chukwuma Soludo, and Anambra residents have held prayers for peace to reign in the state and end IPOB's stay-at-home order. Soludo had directed churches and mosques to gather and pray on Monday morning. In Oka, it was learned that a few churches complied with the time specified, while most churches fixed their prayer time for 4:30 p.m. The prayer session was planned to mark the end of IPOB's sit-at-home order that started on August 9, 2021. The governor assured the people that no stone would be left unturned in achieving peace in Anambra. He, however, warned residents against further observing the stay-at-home order. At number 7, about 11 soldiers were feared killed and 19 others injured by suspected terrorists in a military base at Benin Gwari local government area of Kaduna State. It was gathered that a large number of suspected bandits on motorcycles invaded a military base at Polwire village on Monday, where they engaged the soldiers in a fierce battle. A source whose brother was among those killed said some of the bandits were carrying rocket-propelled grenades. They engaged the soldiers for about 2 hours. It was also gathered that the terrorists burned down 3 armored personnel carriers. At number 6, the Kebbi State Government has pardoned and will release 31 underage detainees at the Correctional Service Facility in the state who were arrested for their alleged involvement in the Ezza-Efim conflict. Kebbi State Governor David Umahi disclosed this in Abakaliki while swearing in a new judge of the customary Court of Appeal, Justice Paul Awada. Umahi added that the State Executive Council deliberated on the issue and decided to pardon the detainees as normalcy had returned to the area. The Deputy Governor of Ebonyi, Kelechi Igwe, had earlier led some top government officials to visit the detainees at the remand home Abakaliki. At number 5, the Debt Management Office has offered 2 new federal government bonds for subscriptions. The first, a 2-year savings bond, came at an interest rate of 7.33% per annum and will be due on April 13, 2024. There is also a 3-year savings bond at an interest rate of 8.33% per annum due on April 13, 2025. The DMO announced this on its official website, noting that the opening date for the bonds sale is April 4th, the closing date is April 8th, and the settlement date is April 13th. The coupon payment dates will be July 13th, October 13th, January 13th, and April 13th. Interest on the bonds is payable quarterly, while bullet repayment will be on the maturity date. At number 4, the senator representing Delta South Senatorial District, James Manager, has obtained the Delta State governorship form of the People's Democratic Party ahead of the 2023 general elections. The 5th-term senator has also begun consulting leaders in 25 local government areas of the state. The convener of Obiowo Wene Ogbo International, Godi Money, disclosed this in a statement on Tuesday. Similarly, a former Minister of Power, Bath Naji, has declared his intention to contest for the 2023 Enugu State governorship election on the platform of the People's Democratic Party. At number 3, more than 40 members of parliament from Sri Lanka's ruling coalition withdrew their support for the government on Tuesday, a day after mass protests prompted the entire cabinet to resign. The South Asian island nation was rocked again by protests for a third consecutive day over rising prices and shortages of food, fuel, and gas. The demonstrators demanded President Gotabaya Rajapaksa's resignation and new elections be held. The country is heavily in debt and needs dollars to import fuel, gas, food, and medicine. At number 2, the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps, Jigawa State Command, has confirmed the death of 7 persons in a fire outbreak that engulfed a petrol station at Al-Masfa in the Kauguma local government area of the state. The public relations officer of the command, Adamu Shehu, confirmed the incident in Dutse on Tuesday, but said the cause of the fire could not be ascertained as of the time of filing this report. Shehu explained that it took the combined effort of the Corps, fire service and other security personnel to put out the fire. He said unfortunately, some of the victims were sleeping, while others were resting after the exhaustion of the day. As a result, 6 of the victims died on the spot, while 1 other gave up the ghost after being taken to the hospital. Finally, at number 1, the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Abubakar Malami, has declared interest in the Kebbi State governorship race. Malami's declaration was captured in a video posted by Arise TV on Tuesday. In the video, the AGF said, "If God in His mercy permits and all goes well, I will as a politician contest the governorship of Kebbi State. I am seeking your support." Malami solicited for the support of Kebbi residents to realize his new ambition, stressing that he has a sterling record of being loyal. Recall that Malami is one of those who fought relentlessly for the cancellation of Section 84, subsection 12 of the Electoral Act, which mandates the resignation of political appointees seeking another political office in an election. That's all for today, but before I go, I would like to remind you that the 2023 general elections is drawing closer. Do not fail to get your permanent voter's card.